What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tolos, and we're back with some Madden gameplay. And right here, bringing you guys a divisional round matchup, the game we've all been waiting for. Tolos versus TDBarrett. We're playing again for the third time this season. He got us in the regular season. We got to get him back in the playoffs. No better time than now. Winner moves on to the NFC Championship game. It's been a couple good battles between me and TD, and yeah, we've been really looking forward for this game. It's a game we've all been waiting for. The game we're ready for, and yeah, I don't even got to say too much. With that being said, let's get into the gameplay. So as you can see right here, it's snowing again. So look at this right here. I don't know if this is like a new thing. Like my guys, they don't really run after the quarterback. It was like a screen pass. It's almost kind of like the glitch where you pump fake and they don't react, but they have still some reaction. They cover the receivers and it's a pass play. So he just rolls out with Lamar Jackson, who he has at 97 speed in this game and has every throwing ability. So he's hot rod master, pass lead elite, gunslinger. 97 speed. It's just like, it's a lot to handle, Plus it's snowing out, which doesn't help. So we got a lot going against us, but we battle no matter what. Look, right here again, look, I just hesitated for a second. I missed a tackle and he scores. I'm like, oh, what is this? I was like, play's a little glitchy, but it doesn't seem too crazy, so I think I can stop it. But it definitely seems like it's a little bit glitchy because somehow you can just roll out and like your DNs don't even get around the edge. Like you can't do that any other play. So it definitely must be a glitch or a glitchy play. But we throw a pick right there. That was just unfortunate. So now we're not in a good position. I feel like we've done this every game versus him for some reason. We throw a dumb pick. Plus in the snow, the passes are just inaccurate. And that doesn't suit me, even though he's throwing the ball real well, but he also has pass lead elite, so more velocity on the ball, plus he has a better run game. Right here, look, running out of the pocket again, we're getting caught, and like, it's not like they're going for huge plays, even though the one was a touchdown, but it's like, he's just getting a consistent 5 yards. Good tackle right here by Bryce Hall, who we got to a superstar earlier in the year. Right here's running a trip set. I feel like we got a good defense lined up on him. We got everything, everywhere we want. We got our user on Cameron Curl. Look, we run with Jonnu Smith, who's covered. And we have 3 guys that don't even run with Keenan Allen. Or Tim Patrick, excuse me. And I don't understand how that's not a big play, So that's just unfortunate. Right here, doubles Amari Cooper. Don't really have anyone open, but we end up throwing it to B. Duvernay. Luckily, he got open late in the route. So now, big 4th and 2 right here. We got to convert this. If not, this could be game already. And to be honest with you, look, he puts a lot of cloud flats, so I kind of knew that. And I have a Amari Cooper on a post over the middle. I should have threw it to him wide open. I tried to pass it outside, but the windup took forever, and luckily we get an ag catch and get over him. And honestly, in my opinion, it was an ag with a shorter receiver. I'm not saying that play wasn't fortunate. It was. But he could have easily went for the swat and knocked it down. But you guys know when you go for picks for whatever reason, they normally give the majority of the time the receiver the catch. You know what I mean? And trust me, there's some ags, and I'm like, oh, that shouldn't have happened. But fortunately for us, he went for the interception. Right here, we get him to a 4th down. Great user tackle by us. But that ag catch, it was fortunate, don't get me wrong. But he could have easily went for the swat. So we'll take it. We needed that. We caught a break. But, hey, you need that. And the players, you got to catch breaks. You know what I mean? We're in the snow. Everything's against us as it is. So you got to catch a break. Right here, Derrick Henry just running us over. As you see, when he runs the ball, he gets a good amount of yards. So he just got a good run game. It's crazy because his O-line's not that good. But nice open field tackle right there by Nick Scott. We need that because, Derrick Henry could break a lot of tackles. Right here, we kind of know what we got going on. We have inside shade on Bryce Hall now, so his corner routes can't beat us. No more with the short end elite. Nice route right there, or run right there by him. Right here, he's all on the 5 wide. So here, but right here, I know it's not the screen pass because see how the slot receiver's close to the tight end? That's when you know Saints fork is coming in. That was a flat. I put a hard flat right there. Should have been a pick, but it is what it is. We'll take the knockdown. But that was literally how you know Saints fork's coming for anyone who doesn't know that. So when someone audibles that 5 wide, if the slot receiver's in more, if he's in the slot normal, it's a different play. But Saints fork, he comes inside. Right here, we use everything, get a nice sack with Cameron Jordan. 4th and 18, this is huge right here because if we get a stop and score before half, we're in great shape. Those are right there. We just knock it down with Dylan Mabin. I don't know if that was an out route or a deep curl route or a hitch route, but we'll take it regardless. Right here, throw it to A over the middle. We were able to get inside leverage on him, go up the field with Devin Duvernay, and we'll take that. And he's 94 speed. You realize how he doesn't seem like he's moving that fast? I don't know. You guys got to tell me, but I think it's got to be the snow. So right here, could have maybe squeeze it into Y, but didn't really have nothing run with Kyler Murray. We'll take that. We got to slide because Kyler Murray's been fumbling a lot this year for us, and we can't have that. Right here, he got everything pretty much locked up. I thought I can get over the top to Y, but I definitely threw it late, and he catches it off the tip, which was very unfortunate for us. We keep giving away points in the red zone, man, versus him, and we can't do that, and especially not right here in the divisional round. That's just not good for us. So right here, this is actually a big drive before half. I want to get the ball back. I got all 3 timeouts and try to get a score, but he also can get points, so it's a big drive for the both of us. But user everything very well. Like those, if I could have been a pick because he clicked on it and stopped his user. So that could have been a pick. It could have been bad for him, but right here, got everything pretty much bagged up. Tries to throw it. I can't really click on it. It wasn't letting me click on it, Nick Scott. But luckily, we get the knockdown anyway. Right here, we user everything. Somehow, he still beat us on the corner route, even though we were using it. But he ended up punting us the ball. And right here, with 8 seconds left, look at this. I'm surprised he did it again. The way I scored the first play, even though it was an ad catch, look at this. He runs the same defense, except he doesn't put a curl flat. I guess he puts a hard flat, and we hit him over the top, and he gives up a touchdown with no time remaining or 1 second remaining before half, and we get ball at half. So that was just, I'm surprised he didn't play like a cover 4, like cover 2, cover 3 man. I know he didn't want to give up a field goal, but still, that was fortunate for us that we'll take. Hey, they give it, the defense gives it to us, we'll take it. You know what I mean? Right here, just take our check down to Cortland Sutton. As the game went on, I realized I got to start playing smarter football because I'm just doing a little too much with this team. And, I'm like in between with quarterbacks. Like I either, Kyler Murray's a good quarterback, obviously, for Madden, but I don't really use him running a lot. So, I probably should have drafted a little different. I was hoping I can get a breakout game with him, and I did actually, but I didn't achieve that breakout game to get him X Factor. So I'm like, since I don't have hot route mastery yet or any passing abilities, I should have went with, a different first overall pick, like a Tyreek Hill, and drafted a young quarterback. But, we're in the playoffs now. We can't deal with that. So we really been trying to get a feel for the team all year because we drafted a lot differently than the other leagues I play in. I play some leagues I post here on YouTube, and some leagues I just play in money leagues on the side, just to keep my Madden games up. But, definitely had a different draft strategy. Right here, look at this. A wide open, good catch to Robert Tonyan. He's a good tight end. We got to use him more too. But right here, we're trying to run a corner post combination, see what he bites with. But he covers the post really well, so we just run with Kyler Murray. We end up not sliding because we're on conservative. But, and then right here, we hit a nice little read option right there. Perfect play. Mike 23, so we got good blocking, and we were able to score a touchdown. So 21-14. Now I'm like, we get one stop and score. I feel like this game could be over. I'm using everything. I know exactly. Look at this, right like that. I knew he was trying to throw the corner out, put an adjustment out there. I used the flat so he couldn't throw it. Threw a late seam over the middle, and we pick it off for 6 with Julian Blackman. That was what we needed right there, man. We were down 14-0 too. So keep that in mind. We were down 14-0 this game. And now we're really making the adjustments. Right here, I should have just kept running with him, but I didn't think my safety wasn't going to take him. Nick Scott, we give up a big play, which was unfortunate. Right here, I thought he was going to throw the flat route, but must have been inaccurate or something, or just threw it away. Right here, we got everything bagged up again. We're camera drawing. Look, he has the speed advantage, but we're taking angles. You know what I mean? We're taking angles. We ain't giving nothing up. Right here, I could see his play arts. I could see what he's doing with the guys. When I know that slant from the tight end, I know that. Look at this, the deep post behind it. And what happens? He throws it, double coverage pick. You know what I mean? We're playing smart. We studied our gameplay. Taking off with Bryce Hall. Great pick, but he ends up catching us with Paris Campbell. But, hey, 28-14, you can't ask for much more than this right now in the divisional round. In the snow, too, let alone. See, we got Cordell Patterson in the slot. Got short in and short out elite on him. So we can get, the route separation that we need. Run read option again with Kyler Murray. 35-14. We were down 14-0 this game. So, and now 35 unanswered points in the divisional round. That's got to be unheard of. Look, Saints forwards coming. We had it bagged up, getting good pressure. Right here, I can tell he's running verticals just by the tight end route. Using him, trying to get off to the, and right here, because I ran a cover 2 on the right side of the field, hits me over the top. I was thinking of manning him up too. I really was before that, but I was like, he ain't going to get time to throw. And Lamar Jackson, sure enough, gets outside the pocket with ease, just like he does right here. Look at this. And that's why the screen pass, I wasn't sure if it was glitchy or not when I was saying it earlier in the game. It was just because he got out so easily, but it seems like for some reason, I guess if you do have Lamar, he's the only one that can get outside of the pocket that easily. But right here, he throws a nice, I was using the corner, I was hoping to bait him into throwing it, but he ended up throwing the in route, which is a good read by him. Right here, just threw the same post I picked off. I wasn't expecting it that play, and he scored. So that was a good drive by him. On this drive right here, I'm just thinking take up as much time as possible and get points. That's all I want right here. Right here, nothing open, so we throw the ball away. Cannot afford to make a dumb mistake like we have earlier in games. Right here, so you got Mark Cooper on the right side slot, so we got different route combinations going on. And we throw it right here. He probably thought I was running a corner out or something, bit down, and didn't realize he was there. We hit the post route for a first down, so that was huge. Right here, got wide open. Get a nice little toe tap to get in there, get in scoring range. Now we're in great shape. Run the ball up the middle. I'm still in conservative, so I'm not breaking tackles. I probably should have took it off while I'm running, but I do it because in case I run with Murray, I don't want to fumble. Right here, I see the slot corner blitzing, and he doesn't man up the running back or put a hard flat, so I just throw it to Davis Price. We get a first down. He gets a big hit, but we're on conservative, so. And I'll tell you guys why in a second as we run the ball right there, but I'm working on getting a better connection because when I moved, I used to be a wired connection, now I'm wireless, so I have to get a different setup, extenders and all this. So you guys will see why I'm talking about connection here coming up soon. But right here on a 3rd and 11, I'm trying to motion block my tight end on the left side, but I think he goes too far. And I should have probably did my receiver, but I didn't want to motion Amari Cooper. So I snap it right here, and then the guy comes in free off the left side, even though everything was boxed up anyway. And we ended up taking a sack. So we kick with Justin Tucker, but watch this. This is right here, look. We just hit a lag spike, and you guys can see it slowly chopped, and we kick it. It could have been a 3-score game. Now it's a 2-score game. You know, anything could happen. So right here, look, he scrambles, we're getting pressure, but of course we have no contain. Lamar gets outside the pocket, whatever. So I click in on the right stick, he throws it to Derrick Henry, and look at this, gets the perfect block, and there's no one there. So just like that, and he has all 3 timeouts, just like that, he's back in the ball game. I'm like, yo, 1 lag and 1 no contain. Look at this, I try to throw over the top right here, but click on, because I realized his corner was catching up, and just had a great user catch. I know some people might say that's lucky, and hey, it is Ags, but that was a great user. You saw me click on before he clicked onto his corner and jumped inside of him. You know what I mean? So that was huge. Right here, we get a pick with Nick Scott. End up running the clock out 42-28. We finally get our revenge on TD from the regular season. It was huge. It was a big win. We're moving on to the NFC Championship game. And I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. We battled. We fought hard. We drafted a totally different team than we're used to playing with, as you guys might see from our previous leagues. And for some of you guys who might know me from like the other leagues I'm in, the way I draft. But yeah, with that great game to TD, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next gameplay.